Welcome back to my channel. You join me in the Peugeot 107, which I'm going to do my last video on because it's finished. This is being re-recorded because I've got a video already on my channel for this car, exactly the same thing I'm doing now, and it's uploaded, but for some reason my camera had a silly filter on it and it recorded in bright light, so there's me trying to show you paint blemishes and etc. My new paint that I've done. I can't because it's so bright you can't even see me. So that's it. The car is complete. I've been driving it for several weeks. It's taxed, insured and MOT. It's even up for sale. I've put it up for 1,600 quid and hopefully I'll get 1,500 for it. I've not had that many takers at the moment. I've had a look at the pricing. It seems to be about right. That's about 2.5 for a non-cat. This is Cat N. Yeah, Cat N. And I've just serviced it as well, which all see bits and bobs on my diary of a dude, my issues I had with servicing, etc. But anyway, let's get you outside and I will show you. I'm not in my usual place for filming. I'm out. I've just been to Halfords. I need to get some bits. I brought some tyre dressing sponges, but I wanted to get some of this turtle wax sealant just to keep the car clean. And then I popped to B&M's, as you do. I got myself some cheapy mats for £8.99 here because they've got the plastic on in here, but yeah, I keep the plastic on all my cars pretty much. Anyway, right, so this is the back end. It is dirty, unfortunately. It was lovely. I've machine polished this to within an inch of its life, so, but it's very dirty again now. That's the old stereo. I'm currently doing a video on the stereo, which is there. It's all in. I'm just waiting for the surround, so I can't finish it off until I've done it. But it's just a basic cheap stereo from Amazon. But it certainly beats the old CD player. As you can see, it's quite a nice looking car. The sun's just come out. It's been miserable all morning. So the tyres is nice. Too bad. I've swapped the front tyre because it needed sorting for the MOT. God, that's annoying. I can't get it off. I know it's previous polish or something. So if you remember the front end, that's the end we did. So the only issue in terms of lining up, I can't get it any better, but if you look, we're blurring out here. Yeah, so the only real issue is that bit of gappage there, but you know, it went for its MOT and it's passed fine. No one I knew this was a bad road to come on, but yeah, I got the MOT station to check the lights and the lights were fine. But you can see there's not much gaps, if there's any at all. A bit down the bottom. It looks adequate and even. Come up quite nice, I think. Bumper came up alright with what I painted. So originally we lost that trim, so I bought a brand new one. I'm genuine as well. That's a new tyre on the front, which was a spare from the boot, but I got rid of the overspray from there now, which was on from previously when I brought it. So this is the wing I sprayed. There is a bit of a colour difference, only a little, but that was with rattle can and the rest was with a gun, but it was from the same paint, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. No, another car. When I had this car, there was some very, very deep scratches in it. I tried getting them out, but it didn't work. So the blend on the front is pretty good because I had to respray that wing. I did do a blend, but it didn't work. So I resprayed that wing. Obviously the bumper matches bonnet's original paint. And as we come around here, there were some really, really deep scratches in the back here. don't know if you remember from previously, but there was some in there, so I've had to spray the whole side of there, all that quarter, and all the way along there, just for 2 scratches that was here. And then I did a bit of a blend down here, which isn't the best, but you can do, excuse my finger, I've got sealant all over my finger from doing my Mini yesterday and I can't get it out. It's horrible stuff. There's a bit of a blend there, hopefully you can see that. There, is it focusing? Should have an autofocus. Yes, it was alright, and then I got it up to there. You can probably tell there's a bit of paint there. There's a bit where I've missed on the polish, which is basically mimics inside the same, but that's where I did it from. All the way along, and then up here you can't even see it. I did it from there, but I had to redo that all the way along there, just because of that scratch, because once you start you can't stop. It's so difficult to blend this paint, so it was just easy enough to go all the way through. So the blend's a bit, so annoyingly the blend is poop down there, and it's the same paint, but this was spray gun and that was a can, so obviously it atomizes different, which is really annoying, but there you go. I fixed those as well. There was a bit, I just put a screw inside, and that's it, it's done. I've been driving it around. I'm driving it around because it's got quite a bit of fuel in it. The tyres are pretty good. We have got a bit of a... Let me get back in now, I'll show you the outside. So that's the outside, and it's all done. As I say, I'm driving it, so this is it. I've noticed the steering's a little bit notching. I spent half an hour looking for the reservoir for the power steering, and then quick Google search, I realised it was electronic. So it's a sealed unit, and to replace that's like 100 quid, so I'm not even going to bother. The steering's fine. These do suffer from steering because of the electric pump. It's just a little bit notchy in the corners. The guy at the MOT station advised me, but it wasn't an advisory, he just said that the bottom lower track ball joint was getting perished, though it hadn't. It's not even an advisory, but he said it's looking really rough, and I thought, well, it might improve the steering a bit, but it didn't. It didn't. But I spent half an hour fixing it anyway, which is annoying because I went onto Euro Car Parts to order the part, and he just said it was a offside front lower ball joint, so I ordered the ball joint, which is 22 quid, and it was delivered yesterday. You know, you should take the wheel off and check, and it wasn't the lower ball joint, it was the track rod ball joint. There's, you got the lower wishbone, and then there's another piece on top of that, which, oh, I don't know, it's all complicated to me. So it was that, so that turned out to be another 22 quid for the wrong part, but Euro Car Parts and their never-ending offers, it come back at 13, which was cracking. But the other one I actually ordered from Car Parts for Less online, which is exactly the same as Euro Car Parts. It's just they don't let you collect it. Even Euro Car Parts delivered the parcel, which is daft, but it's 17 quid. No, 22 quid, which I really should get a refund on, but I just haven't. I can't be bothered. Maybe I'll keep it for next time, you never know. I'm going to show the interior briefly. So I've scrubbed the outside, as you were aware. I hate this camera, the zoom on it's poop, it's too far out. So I just bought some car mats, 8 quid from B&M, what a bargain. And that was my stuff, and I bought those just to save using the cloth on the tyres. So I've cleaned the interior. I spent a couple of hours detailing it actually, so it's quite clean, and this is the mileage on the car. So it's only on 52. That tank of fuel, where are we? Can we see it? There's me looking through my lens. I can actually see it anyway. That was near enough for top when I've had it, and it's been in there for months. I've been driving it around. I've done 61 miles and it still hasn't gone down. So that's why I've been driving around. It was cheap enough to tax. Tax is 20 quid a year. So if I sell it, I just let it go. It's not even worth claiming back. And my insurance to add on my flow insurance was only £12 for the year. So that's why I thought I'm not wasting the fuel, even though it's in the end the next person can have it. But it's quite clean. It's missing a parcel shelf. I have got a parcel shelf for it, but it's naff and it just keeps falling down. So and it's got a spare. Electric windows, stereo. As I said, I'm just waiting for the surround. It's a bit annoying because it's up for sale. So if someone comes and they want to buy it, they might say, "Oh yeah, what's that about?" What did I? That was it. Oh yeah, nice. No, well that was the thing. So I just serviced it. Look how cheap that is for a service. Just an oil and a filter. Get out the sun. £16.70. I thought I'd service this car, but I never. What's the other thing I bought was, yeah, that's it, anti-roll, and that was 14 quid. And then I'll get back on the servicing palaver in a minute, actually. Right, so there you can see, passed with no advisories. So that's pretty cool. Also backs up the mileage, even though it hasn't got a service book or anything. But I was selling the car, which I am obviously selling the car, and I advertised it was. There's obviously no services to because you never get any. I advertised it with a service, and then I was checking the oils on all the fleet as you do, and I thought I would check the oil on this. Oh, why is that rocking? Stop rocking. It's got a momentum then, it's just going to keep going. Thought I'd check the oil on this and it wasn't even registering on the first dot. So I thought, oh, I'm sure I serviced it. So I checked it and no, I hadn't serviced it, and I'm a bit annoyed by that because I advertised it, and had I sold it, not only would I have sold it not serviced, but I would have sold it with hardly any oil in it. I've not changed the filter because there's nothing wrong with the filter. I've checked that, it's perfectly clean. I think that's what I did. I checked the filter and I thought, oh, I've done it, and obviously I hadn't. I just remembered that I didn't need to change the filter, but there was barely any oil in it, so I've done that. So that was dirt cheap, and got that from Euro Car Parts, as most. And there's nothing wrong with their oil from there. Most people think it's just because it's so cheap it's got to be naff, and it's not. It's just that Euro Car Parts buys so much oil. Very, very big company, and they can afford to buy tons of it, dirt cheap. And I suppose if you're looking for, I mean, the basic essentials, it's like going to supermarket, bread, sugar, they sell them cheap and don't make any money on them. So it's to entice you to buy things. If you're on the Euro Car Parts website and you buy a filter, I've bought 5 litres of oil and the filter, and it was 30 quid, and with the discount, as you saw, it was, oh god, I should have just remembered this, but my brain's like a sieve. So it was £21 for the oil, 5 litres of fully synthetic 5W30, and £12 for the Crossland filter. But of course you get the old never-ending discount at Euro Car Parts, so it was egg 80 this week, and the whole lot came down to £16.70. I mean, what a bargain. But as I said, yeah, they sell them cheap and don't make any money on it because they anticipate you to buy other things from there, and trust me, some of the other stuff is extremely expensive, but of course when you're on the website it just bombards you with this and that, and I do have a tendency to wonder and buy other things, but not this time. But anyway, basic things like that, dirt cheap, so it's great. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these series of this car. It's finished now. If anyone's interested in buying it, it's 1600, I'll take 1500. You always got to knock some off, haven't you? So you've always got to price it accordingly. If it doesn't sell it round about that, I will reduce it. I don't want to reduce it too much. I've had a couple of people lowball me, as you do, and then I had one person who wants to come and visit, but I've given my address. No, I asked them if they want my address, and then you've not heard back off them. It's only on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm doing a cheeky bid. I'm doing a cheeky advertisement on Auto Trader, priced at 1,000, but in the description it says it's 1600, naughty me. I'm debating whether to put it on eBay for bidding, possibly. I like it on Auto Trader, but it's really irritating because it's so expensive. eBay is expensive as well, but the reach is better on eBay, and you do get that interaction with people making you offers, or I know you get it on Auto Trader, but I just prefer the layout. And I'm a business seller on eBay anyway, not for cars, just other stuff, so it's easy for me to sell on there, but not as a retail car, which is again annoying, very annoying. But anyway, that's it. If anyone's interested, you can let me know on the About Me page. If it's one of the viewers, I may let it go cheaper. I just want a reasonable amount. As long as I make a couple of £100, I don't mind. So you can have your thoughts. It cost me £1,100 delivered this car, so you can work out how much I've spent on it and what I need. A few £100 back, but it's all to put back in the kitty. Never thought I'd make any money on this car anyway. It's too poopy. It's should just sold it as it is really. Never spent any money on it, but never mind. That's it then. So thank you for viewing. Oh, I just wanted to do a shout out because I do have conversations with him. I want to give a shout out to Reviving Salvage channel. Hi. I know we have conversations on and off YouTube, but yeah, I just want to give him a shout out. So if you enjoy the type of stuff I put out, minus Diary of a Dude, hop over to his channel. I'll put a link in the description. He repairs cars exactly like myself, and we're kind of on the same level. He's a really nice chap, and I enjoy watching him. And currently at the moment he's currently doing the Land Rover Freelander, and it's a lovely car. I wouldn't mind one of myself, but no use for a 4x4. Anyway, just wanted to give that one out, that shout out to him, because I enjoy his channel, and why not, eh? So thanks for viewing. I don't generally ask people right at the beginning of the my video to subscribe, because unless you're watching this, you don't actually know what I'm about or anything. So if you enjoy my content, please would you kindly subscribe. My viewing figures are not too bad, but my sub base is quite low, and I probably don't advertise myself enough, but you know, I didn't really want to do it just for that. I just kind of just go with the flow. But yeah, so if you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great, and I see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.